Welcome to the CBHA 2024 National Championships here in the last game of the U17 boys division of the evening between the Team Saskatchewan U17 boys and the NLBHA NL Selects U17 boys. We are underway, and thanks for joining us, everyone, here on Home Team Live. I'm Joseph Hurtado, as Saskatchewan controls the ball right now, looking to move it out left to right. This one flooded all the way back out of the zone and all the way back on down the length of the rink. Park going to pick it up. No points last year in the tournament through 6 games, though we did pick up 4 penalty minutes as it's taken up behind the net right now. Picked up here by Daw. Sends a pass on through the middle, and out comes the Selects back out left to right, looking to force one in front that time for Cave Riley, but couldn't quite find the stick on it. But an opening comes up through, and the shot just poked away there by Robert, safely to the corner. The Selects right now going to work. O'Brien leaned into, cycled back down low by Riley. Gets some help and tries a diagonal pass up top. That way for Park, right through his feet, and out comes Saskatchewan back on the other way. This one dumped inside the zone, and that's going to bring us to our first stoppage in play right now with 13:56 after the whistle here between the Selects and Saskatchewan. First game here of the evening for the Selects. Saskatchewan, though, they did play earlier today against the Whalers. As this face-off is going to be seen right in front of the Saskatchewan bench. Lining in for the draw that time is Jordan Flynn. He wins it back, and now it's pounded off the wall this time by Saskatchewan. And looking to move it out now left to right here on the advance. Goronski pulls up along the wall. This one bounced out through the neutral zone and all the way down here inside the Select zone, looking to pick it up. And that's going to bring us to another haltage in play right now. 13:36 left to go. Well, last year here in this division, the Selects won their division in the standings. They went 5-1 of the 5 teams and actually did not lose a game in round robin play. They netted 24 goals and gave up 9 goals, sporting a 15-plus goal differential. They recorded 68 penalty minutes last year in the national tournaments. They were the least penalized team in the division. Actually go on to fall 1-0 to Team BC in the gold medal game at CBS Arena here in the Selects U17B boys team last year in nationals. Still some players remain, though, on this team here in a new year. This one goes right through the middle and bouncing all the way back down inside the Select zone. Saskatchewan with control right now, and this one floated back across to the other side. Boats are with it. Also had no points last year through 4 games, and he actually wore 15 last season as he takes a spill behind the net. Now the 2 players lock up here in the corner. Just about 2 minutes gone by here in the opening period. Back and forth hockey between both these teams right now. The Selects looking to start their tournament out strong here and trying to pick up their first win in their opening game as it's moved off to the off wing and shelled back off the boards that time. And the puck, or rather ball available back out in the neutral zone. Anstey with it, lost the handle, and this one bounced back along the other way. Here inside the Select zone right now, and looking to out-muscle his man is Maloney. It'll move it right off to Maloney. Backpedaling, shadowed there by Pasek. Led this team in scoring last year with 4 goals in 4 games with Saskatchewan, as this one sent back down, but that is going to go there for offside. So that brings us to another stoppage in play here with 12:10 left to go here in the game. In this first period, rather. So we'll see this face-off right in front of Saskatchewan's bench. So we'll see a face-off with 12:07 left to go here in period number 1. Apologies for the technical difficulties. This face-off is going to be an attacking zone draw here for Saskatchewan, and it's going to come here on the glove-handed side of Behi. So right now lining in for the face-off, Trey Marcus. Picked up an assist through 4 games last year in this tournament. As he wins the draw, looking to drive his way through the maze of players, and now here on the near side wall, looking to pick it up, looking to smack it back in. Trying to hold it at the point that time is Bursaw. Lost it, and now collected here. Bursaw tiptoes the blue line, rolls that one towards the front, kicked it along to the outside. Trying to find it, and now here on the rush the other way for the selects on the other side. Back out to the neutral zone, and here comes Saskatchewan with it. Right wing side. Bursaw pushing one back in to the near side corner. This one flagged out of the zone, and speeding back the other way is Burshaw with it. Riley lost it. $7:42 left to go here in the first period between Team Saskatchewan and the NLBHA NL Selects. Apologies for the technical difficulties here. We're watching a home team live presentation of the CBHA 2024 National Championships. I'm Joseph Furtado. Glad you're with us here for this one. Here are the U17 boys. Final game here of the evening here of this division. Saskatchewan looking to start the rush back out the other way. That one's cut off, and the Selects trying to get back onto it, and they'll have this one quartered back out here by Philpott. Rather Flynn, he'll turn back along and shovel this one back downstairs. Watched tightly that time by Herchak. Up top one more time. Flynn looking, fires, and it deflected through and into the back of the net. And the 1-0 lead belongs to the Selects. 7:08 left to go, first period. And the Selects are off and running. So now Saskatchewan controls the face-off with 7 minutes to go here in this first period. We'll see how they'll respond right now, trailing by 1, as this one can be sprinkled back inside the zone. Slowed up here this time by Arnold. He'll hang on and just push that one into the corner. Bugden meets it there. Got some help, though, from his partner that time in Cumbie. And this one floated back in front, and Arnold able to hang on, and a little extra in front of the net, too. Down here with 8:07 left to go now, a 2-0 lead here for the NIL Selects. So Saskatchewan right now talking things over, looking to set up here for the attacking zone face-off. That's Caleb Dewar now going to line in for the draw. Rather, Witherspoon, excuse me. Dewar flanking him on the outside, as well as Chorney in 3 across for the face-off, and they win it, pick it up. Right now, looking up top to Bear. Bear going to load that one up, and it's deflected on the way through and kicked along now here for Chorney. To Bear once more. They'll think about it. Slap pass down low again. That one just missing Chorney. Chorney again feeds in front. The rebound is out, and finally covered that time by Arnold. Able to hang on. Saskatchewan putting in a lot of pressure right now. They're on those last few sequence of plays. Now they'll make some changes right now here in personnel. So Bursaw and his line will come back on. Bursaw for the face-off. One, though, by the Selects. They'll ring this one off the wall. And around it goes, but out of the corner right now with it. This time, Chorney stick handling. He'll take a look. Didn't like the options. Goes up top to Bear. Bear thinking about it here on the power play. He'll go back down and deep once more. Here's a pass in front by Chorney, and couldn't get that one along. And that one just pops back out over the top and out of play. We'll try this face-off here on the near side. Some new legs coming back on here in personnel for Saskatchewan. They'll take the face-off again. Out up high to the point. Herchak with it. He'll guide this one out to his left, and that one comes down low for the one-timer there from Witherspoon. He'll get it up top again. Herchak walks the line and takes a peek. Gives it towards the middle, and that one right back into the crest of the jersey there of Arnold, able to make the stop. Saskatchewan here on their first power play chance of the evening and putting on a lot of pressure right now and testing Arnold, but unable to put one behind him and trying to cut this lead down the Selects have. It goes across. Herchak going to load one up, and that one deflects back out to the near corner. From the near side wall, looking to walk out in front with it. The rebound still along and finally taken up behind the net. Slipping and falling that time and trying to get back to his feet is Unger. Then Herchak up top. Slowing it down. They'll drive it back downstairs. Herchak from the line. Thinks about it. And then tiptoes it back where it came from and rolled back right onto Arnold. Is able to hang on, and his stop will bring us to a halt with 6:33 left to go here in period number 1. We're watching a CBHA 2024 National Championship presentation here from Home Team Live. 5-day tournament with over 40 teams participating through 6 divisions. 26 games in total here played in day 1. This one spun back all the way, midpoint. Now here's a shot from Hamilton, and that one just catching the corner. And that's going to bring us here to another stoppage in play right now with 6:22. Team Saskatchewan last year placed in pool number 2, and they went 1-3-0 through their first 4 games. They netted 7 goals and gave up 19 for a negative 12 goal differential. Their only win came in the opening game of the tournament against Withrow Park Knights in a 3-2 win after scoring 2 goals in the 3rd period. Over the next 3 games, though, they went on to outscore their opponent 17-4. Here's a shot again. That one took a deflection. Worked in back down low. From the far side, playing it up top, and that one just gets away from Connor Bear. Has to go back and retract the puck, rather ball, and now it's moved back across. Here's a shot that time on the way and broken up and comes back around to the near side. Forced in front and able to stop it that time was Arnold. Saskatchewan going to set in for another face-off right now. They're on the back end of their power play right now. They've been pouring a lot of chances here on net. Just haven't been able to solve Arnold right now. And trying to pull within one. Marcus takes a look. Marcus wants it this time in his drive again. From long range, blocked. Looking to seal the wall that time. There was Witherspoon. Out of the corner. Pushed up top. Slowed down there by Herchak. They'll look towards Marcus. The two will trade places right now after they play catch. Here is Marcus drifting, and his shot banned on it, but gives up top now again. There's a shot that time from Herchak, and it came off the end wall. Trying to paw it down, though, was Herchak to keep it alive, and he'll go back down to pick it up. Under 5 to play here in period number 1. This one thrown back ahead now. Boser with it, trying to creep his way in. He's given no room, but instead now again, Saskatchewan trying to hurry up to go back and get it. The 2-line pass ahead, and that one takes a deflection again and offside. So 4:30 and counting right now here in this first period. We'll see a face-off right in front of the Selects bench. Still controlling a 2-0 lead right now here are the Selects. Their first game of the tournament. Tomorrow they'll be back at it again. 10:35 against Team Alberta. But right now, in this game, Saskatchewan with the power play. Trying to answer here. Floated ahead. Good defense that time by the Selects. And able to clear the ball all the way back down the floor. Going to make its way all the way back on down to the Saskatchewan goaltender, that time in Brady Roberts. So that'll force an attacking zone face-off here this time for the Selects. Bill Pott will line in for the draw. Out there with Jordan Flynn. Playing at the point though right now, this time is Cumbie. As now Saskatchewan looking to escape here on the rush. Looking to guide this one ahead and looking to turn into the pressure. Pasek with it. Given no room that time on the zone entry. He's forced on back. Here are the selects as they dump that one back along from Flynn off his stick and back below the goal line. Here for the selects to go to work on the overlap. Flynn now will drop the shoulder. He'll sprinkle that one back across. Lagoski. Now the selects, they have it. Loose puck freed up now and finally worked back in down low. Philpott with it. He'll throw it across now to Flynn. Turning chance. Missing the net though. But comes around now. And that is going to go out of play. So that'll bring us to another stoppage here with 3:26 in this first period. So Riley now lining in for the face-off. They're in the back end of period number 1. This one scooped back out, and here comes Saskatchewan now. Been pretty busy here in the back end of this first period, spending a lot of zone time in the selects end, but again, haven't been able to find a way to beat Carter Arnold for the selects. This one pushed back ahead to the off wall that time. Bear awaits the pass, and this one skipped ahead. But taken out here by the selects again one more time, right to left. Looking to dump this one back in. The selects chasing Saskatchewan D to D and over and across. Tipped off the stick that time of Robert all the way on down on a foot race right now here, and able to pick it up is Ackerman with it. Tying up with his man out of the corner. This one scooped ahead, back out of the zone in hopes of Riley, but back on down the length of the floor. Played across, and that one just goes out of the reach that time of Unger. Change is being made right now here by Saskatchewan. The pass ahead now. Looking to weave his way through the traffic that time is Wojciech. He'll look and try the elevator pass ahead, back all the way to the neutral zone. That was stopped there, though, in its tracks by Maloney. Looking to stick handle his way back on in. Maloney sized up here on the near side wall. He'll drop the shoulder, protect the ball, and play it up top that time for Ackerman to try to shoot that one back in. Got a lodge that time in the feet there, though, of Burden. It's now sent back on over and down to the zone, and it's Anstey with it. Looking to force the issue, and now here comes Saskatchewan, going to float that one towards the front, and it's turned away again. The rebound finally collected back behind the net. Wojciech with it, rolling up the wall. Pressed up that time by Maloney. Getting some help, though, and now the puck is freed up and dropped back down low. Wojciech will take it again. Spit back around to the far side. Anstey with it. This one touched off a body. It'll come all the way on back down. No icing waved off. All the way here from dead center, but trying to find it, though, are the selects. Moved along to the near side wall, coming down to the final minute to go here in period number 1. And here come the selects this time with O'Brien. They'll knock it across. Trying to wedge it free. Gets away from Anstey now. Back in down low, O'Brien protects the ball. They'll try to go back door with it that time in hopes of Anstey, but now he'll get it across one more time. Twisting shot on goal that time, and Robert able to spin that one back away. Another shot there, that time from O'Brien, but standing tall is Robert. Now another chance again. Robert able to answer to it and turn that one again away off his pad, and now finally all the way high. Cumby floats it back in. Chorney lost it. With it now is Marcus trying to soccer it along and clear it out of the zone. Could only get it so far in the final seconds of period number 1. Witherspoon with it. The quick pass ahead. Able to find his man, and it wouldn't go. A great chance there for Saskatchewan at the end of period number 1. Blake Chorney with the speed to the outside, but couldn't quite tuck it past Arnold, and Arnold not too happy with him as the two collided right at the end of period number 1. But that's going to bring us to a break here after the opening 15 minutes of hockey. You're watching the Home Team Live presentation of the CBHA 2024 National Championships in Saskatoon. We're going to take a quick pause in the action. Second period coming up in just a moment after these messages. Welcome back in, everyone, here for the start of period number 2. The next 15 minutes to go here in this one between the NLBHA NL Selects and Team Saskatchewan. A 2-0 lead, though, for the Selects after 15 minutes of play. They scored the opening 2 goals in the first period. And right now we'll start period number 2 here. The two teams trading sides. Here as we are underway now here on Home Team Live. Glad you're with us here for this one. I'm Joseph Hurtado. Thank you so much for joining us here in our coverage of the 2024 CBHA National Championships. Team Saskatchewan meeting the Selects for the first time here in this tournament. Right now we'll see this face-off come all the way on back down. Right here in front of the Selects bench. Saskatchewan, who's playing in their second game this evening, coming in 0-1 here in the tournament so far, is now in the corner. That time it is Dahl lining up with his man, trying to dig the puck free. Now behind the net with it in one hand, coming around. Marcus going to spin and shoot, and that one comes right around the kick plate and allows the Selects to get back up the floor quickly. Here in transition on it, Riley going to take to it. Riley pokes at it. Now protecting the puck this time is Monk. Monk able to drive that one back down low. O'Brien going to walk it back up now for Riley and around behind that way for O'Brien. He'll try it near side. In front now, a twisting chance on the way that time from Russell Monk. This one spun back in down low. O'Brien now going to get to it. Back off the boards. Leaned into that time by Marcus, and now a quick shot on the way that time. There from O'Brien as he drifts into the middle from the high slot, but a good stop there from Robert. And that took a deflection, goes out of play. So now both teams can make some changes right now here in this one. A chance for us also to take a look at the junior boys U17 division right now. In Pool A and Pool B right now. There are 11 total teams in this division. Team Alberta right now, the only team who has not played so far here, as the Selects currently playing here in this game. Both Saskatchewan teams lost here today, or rather I should say today here in day one. The Selects looking to start their tournament off here with the win. It is right there as Arnold able to hang on and make a stop. But right now for the Selects, they're placed in Pool B right now. Coming out of their division, though, is Extreme walking away with the win here today, and as well as the Whalers. But the Selects, Alberta 2 and Saskatchewan 1, all start in the tournament 0-1. This one can be cycled back down low from Boser, all the way around now to the other side. Leaning into it is Witherspoon, trying to hold the points. Looking to jam at it. And now picked up again here, that time by Boser. Well, Staffy Boser looking to drive his way around and swing at the puck. Comes around now. Simons up top for Hamilton. He'll dance it along, and Bear tried the long shot. Couldn't quite get through with it, and Simons going to follow up on it and try the outlet pass on the off wing. Flynn tiptoes it back down low for Simons. Simons going to pull up on the wall, and that's going to lead to a penalty. So with 12:34 left to go here in this second period, we'll see another power play chance here in this game. So now it's sent back out here for Daw. Near side, he'll roll it up top, and Daw now going to take a look. Daw, he'll dance this one back across, and to get that one into the middle there for O'Brien, and he finds the back of the net. A beautiful shot put right behind Brady Robert, and now a 3-0 lead here for the Selects. 12:22 left to go here in the seconds. So the Selects leading 3-0 here. They scored 2 goals back in the first period, 1 here in the second. And now a 3-0 lead here. Pasek with it. He'll walk the blue line and trying to get that one across. Austin Pasek, who led this team in scoring last year with 4 goals in the national tournament. Trying to get his team back on the board right now and cut down this deficit. Here inside the attacking zone right now here for Saskatchewan. Glove down here this way by Clemmer. Try the shot that time, rolls across now. And back around here. Basic will dump it off downstairs. Protecting now is Unger with it. Now Ackerman will walk away. Early back out of the zone and untouched. And here he comes. Rolling down the wall downhill. And now it's finally just corked out of the zone. And Saskatchewan will take control. Played off now here, this time by Patey. And thrown all the way back inside the zone. Here's Saskatchewan. In the final 11 minutes left to go in the second period. They'll try the two-line stretch pass. Back ahead. And now Saskatchewan will take the puck inside the zone. Loaded right back on net. Comes around now, that time in Flynn. Marcus looks to pick it up for the Selects. And sprinting ahead now, Philpott has a chance in. His shot, he scores! Brendan Philpott makes it 4-0 Selects here. That's the second goal here of this period for the Selects, and now they make it a 4-0 game. But what a way from Brandon Philpott to start the rush the other way. The acceleration from the neutral zone, a quick 2-on-1, and just a quick release that just beats Brady Robert. They're on the stick side and makes it a 4-0 game here with 10:34 left to go here in period number 2. This will come all the way back on down there, slowed up, and that's going to go back for an icing here. So this will bring in an attacking zone face-off. It's Jordan Flynn again one more time. Marcus will look to throw that one towards the front. DeWar with it. And right back in on goal that time and able to hang on to it. There is Arnold. So Dade Witherspoon now lining in for the draw. O'Brien gets it cleanly on back though. And now here come the Selects. Back out of their own zone right now, crossing the red line over the blue and in onside. Gonna rattle it back in down low. Booged it. Lost it. Saskatchewan looking to come away with it. Coming up on the halfway mark of period number 2. Sent around to the far side, Herchuk. He sized up along the wall, and this one got it all the way back on down the length of the floor. First one to meet it, though, and Riley providing the pressure. And now here comes Saskatchewan the other way. Trying to put a dent in this 4-0 lead for the Selects, and that one goes right into the armor that time there of Arnold, able to hang on. Down to 9:15 left to go here in the second. Here on Home Team Live of this live broadcast here of the CBHA National Championship Tournaments. Team Saskatchewan versus the NLBHA NL Selects, the U17 Boys Division. Both Saskatchewan teams played earlier today, and both of them started the tournament 0-1. Meanwhile, the Selects a chance to start this tournament out 1-0 here against a division rival. Right now out to a 4-0 lead here. A very good start here in this game. So no shortage of offense through the first 2 periods of play. They picked up 2 goals in the first period, added 2 more here in the second. Right now Saskatchewan is really going to have to find a way, though, to get their offense going. And the guy you maybe look at is Austin Pasek, a guy who led this team last year in the Nationals in scoring. He had 4 goals through 4 games. And right now, not much doing on offense here for Saskatchewan. Trying to avoid going 0-2 here to start this tournament. Coming down to 8 minutes left to go here in the second. From the wall. Going back towards the middle that time. Looking to protect the ball that time is Park. He's pickpocketed. Rolled up to Hamilton and just trying to scoop this one back in. It comes back out of the zone. And that's going to go all the way back on down for an icing. So Pasek back out there right now, and he's pushed out of the face-off circle. Unger comes in to help out, and he gets the draw on back. Now working in for a chance. That time it goes over the top of the net. They'll win the puck, rather ball back. Unger leaned into that time by Anstey with it, stopping and starting. Unger looking. That one floated back up in the air. Pasek gonna have to go back to track it. This one scooted back in the zone, on it, Klemmer. Dumps it back in, protecting it well. That time is Unger. Rotates it back out as far as the red line until that one can be cleanly kicked back in. Protecting it here this time, Maloney. Forwards one back ahead. Touch pass over on the right side. Good chance in front, and that one slapped out of the zone. Relieving some of that pressure right now. Picked up here by Saskatchewan. They'll take over right now. Down to 7 1/4 minutes to go here at the halfway mark of period number 2. And now we get a stoppage in play right now. This one rotated back inside the zone. Cumbie all the way to the point and right back on, and spilling it that time was Arnold for a moment. A dangerous chance. And now out come the Selects. Here they come off the turnover, but that's going to draw the attention, though, that time of the official. And a cross-checking penalty will be awarded and a power play here for the Selects. So O'Brien going to line in for the attacking zone face-off here on the 5-on-4 man advantage. Face-off one now in control and rolled back up top. Gonna keep that one in. The Selects can't quite do it. Comes all the way down here in the Saskatchewan. Trying to get on the forecheck, but instead now, here comes the Selects. Led back along this time by Flynn. He'll dump this one over the blue line. picked up and retracked by Adair, looking to clear it. They go up and high point that ball that time. Was a Staffy Boser, now giving a cross, and this one teed up from a long range, and it's taken up a high on the side of the net. Reaching back after it to hold on, though. That time was Robert, and a little extra two in front of the net as the players collide in front. So 6:27 left to go, 6:31 left to go, period number 2. 4-0 lead here. If you're just joining us on the Home Team Live, official live stream of the CBHA 2024 National Championships, the Selects leading over the Team Saskatchewan 4-0 here on this man advantage, trying to make it 5. Down to 6 and some change left to go, second period. Looking to reorganize right now here are the Selects. Midpoint. Handed off that time from Daw. He'll take a look and fake it and bring it along that time to Philpott. One more time. Daw. He'll give it across. Rister on the way. Broken up that time. Able to get in the shooting lane though. There was number 14, and now circling the wagon, and that one sent back on off from the near side and right into the back of the net. That's going to be Jordan Flynn. A power play goal here with 5:52 left to go in period number 2 to make it a 5-0 lead. So the Selects now leading 5-0 here in this hockey game. They picked up 2 goals back in the first period and 3 here in the second. So we'll see a face-off again back out of the neutral zone. Ackerman, and now speeding out. Here comes Saskatchewan. Maybe a chance the other way, but being knocked down in pursuit of the ball, and that's going to draw a tripping penalty and a power play chance here for Saskatchewan. That was Pasek showing the speed up the middle of the floor and trying to get on it, but was tripped up. That'll give his team a power play here and is trying to cut back into this lead right now. With 5:34 left to go here in the second. Selects who really haven't had any offense going for them at all this game, and a power play chance to at least try to get one on the board and see what they can do from there. Wheeled all the way out of the zone and back down. Stepping over the blue line that time, Herchuk. Dropping it there that time, Adair. And now from the blue line, his drive is stopped that time. There by Carter Arnold. Able to hang on. Big blast from the blue line. And able to make the stop and hang on with 5:06 left to go here in period number 2. So that'll set up an attacking zone face-off right now. Witherspoon lining in for the draw. And now this one can be shelled all the way back on down the length of the tile. Under 5 to go here in period number 2. Glad you're with us here on Home Team Live. I'm Joseph Hurtado here in the CBHA National Championships. Picked up and scooped out by Riley. Could only get it so far. It stopped there by Chorney in its track. So looking out to his right, the bumper feed up top. Giving it across, Chorney, head fakes, and a long shot that time on the way. Turned aside that time by Arnold, and he'll jump to it again. 4:34 left to go now in the second. And pushing and shoving right in front of the nets. Now some changes in personnel here for Team Saskatchewan. So Saskatchewan bringing out a new unit right now. DeWar going to line in this time, though, for the face-off. Rather, Marcus, excuse me, who's flanked by DeWar on the outside. And Slagowski, too, on the left wing. Bursaw right now playing at the back point. Still some good chances, though, in the last sequence of plays that we saw from Saskatchewan. Putting some pressure on, almost found the back of the net. Arnold, though, made a great stop, able to dive back and hang on to that ball. Made sure it didn't leak over the red line. Both officials right now talking things over. Now it looks like we're getting a timeout here with 4:34 left to go, and both teams are going to head to their benches right now and talk things over. Well, 4:34 left to go. I'm going to take a quick pause right now here in the action. You're watching Home Team Live, a presentation of the CBHA National 2024 Ball Hockey Tournament. Well, 4:34 left to go, period number 2. Saskatchewan still some carryover power play time right now. They have the ball and in control. Bursaw looking to put a dent in this lead. The rebound finds the back of the net. Saskatchewan finds a power play goal and gets on the board and now makes it a 5-1 Selects lead. The attacking zone face-off shot from the point from Bursaw, and then a maze of bodies in front of the nets, whacking away at it, and Arnold was down, and the rebound came back out, and Saskatchewan now gets themselves here on the board and makes things a little closer, itching at this now 4-goal deficit with 4:23, some time left to go here in the second period, and also the rest of the third period to play. They can find the back of the net anymore. Here as we go down the stretch here in this hockey game. So now with under 4.5 left to go in the second period, Saskatchewan gets on the board. That ball just goes out of play. So lining over the stick right now, Bear to do battle in the face-off circle right now. Wins it cleanly on back. One-timer on the way, off the back wall, looking for the wraparound that time. And this face-off is going to be pushed all the way back out to the neutral zone, right in front of the Saskatchewan bench. Another very good opportunity there for Saskatchewan. Trying to make this a 3-goal game here just before the end of the second period. Finding a little bit of momentum as they arc this one back in. Stopped up here this time by Park. Looking to shell this one out of the zone, and he's disrupted, given no room at all. And now this one floated ahead past Hamilton. Worked across now up the wing for Monk. He'll hit the brakes. Looking to play this one off, and now here comes Saskatchewan the other way. Here they are on the drop-off, and a wrister, that one goes wide. Bear with it, controls it, and throw him back up top. And a long shot that time on the way, and Monk will just guide this one out of the zone and on the rush out the other way. Hold it back around the boards, this time off the wall, Bear. Stopping up, O'Brien now this time. Trying to keep it in this time is Monk. We'll run this one back in down low. Tying up that time is O'Brien. Looking to work this one out and find an open winger. And that time it's good for Connor Bear. Down to 3 to go here in this second period right now. Slapped at it all the way out now for Hamilton. Able to find it. Gets it over the red line, and here comes Saskatchewan, and that shot eaten up there by Arnold on the outside. That shot came in from Tyson Jansen. Which will set up another attacking zone face-off here. Jansen for the draw. And the tie-up fair, and now it's picked up that time by Cumby, and going to spill this one out of the zone and all the way down the length of the floor. In a foot race, trying to pick it up. We'll play it on back, and looking for a trailer. Nobody there that time. Sprinkles it back down the wall. Trying to find it. Skoronsky. Now it's Flint. Picks up and drives the middle now, protects the ball, and has a trailer that time, and stepping over the blue line, Boogden. We'll set it up now and get that one back on net. And that one's covered there that time by Brady Robert. So the attacking zone face-off. Picked up this time, though, by Saskatchewan. Rolled back and over the line. Now here, maybe a chance the other way. Herchak with it. Lost it. Gathered in, though, this time by Chorney, and he's dislodged. Out come the selects. Filtered back along, and a step the other way, this time with Flynn shooting, and that time it deflected over the top of the minute 45 left to go here in this second frame. So off the draw now, kept alive that time by Anstey. Rolls it back in down low. Anima around the wall. And now we get another whistle here with a minute 29 left to go in this second. So it's Ackerman lining in for the attacking zone face-off against Wojtuk. This one can be played back along now. Anstey right into the middle looking for a lane though, and now it comes along for Burden. Burden trying to zip this one forward over the red line, and a backwards pass ahead, or rather a pass ahead, carried along this time by Marcus. They'll slide this one up the wall. Fires that time from way out. Comes around now for Dewar. Dewar trying to drive his way to the middle. And now Dewar again one more time. His shot broken up. He'll get it right back. Watch there that time by Anstey. Dewar still tied up with him. Shakes him off though and now rolls up the wall. They'll get it to the top and a long wrister that time on the way. And a little extra too there that time from Arnold at the end of that play. Physicality starting to pick up a little bit here. Saw Dewar able to shake off Anstey and then get the shot off, and Arnold not too happy after making that stop. So 43 seconds left to go here in this second period. Face off, one on back. Bursaw with it. Gonna line this one to the top. They get this one towards the front. The wraparound try maybe. Nothing there though for Bursaw. He lost the handle and tried to slide that around though for Roch, but overstepped the ball. Final push here in period number 2, down to the final 20 ticks left to go on the clock. In a 5-1 game right now in the second period. Taken up behind the net. This one scooped out from the corner. Lined ahead, maybe one last chance here. Tiptoed back into the corner. Dewar with it, gonna float this one behind the net, and that is gonna run it down for period number 2. So 2/3 of the way there here in this hockey game, and it's a 5-1 lead for the Selects, comfortably heading into the final 15 minutes of hockey here in this game. Welcome back to the start of period number 3. Final 15 minutes to go between the Selects and Saskatchewan here in the U17 boys. Final game of the night here in this division. Saskatchewan coming into this game 0-1. Meanwhile, the Selects playing in their first game here of this tournament, trying to walk away 1-0 here as they're sitting in the B division right now. That rebound kicked out off that left leg there of Roberts, and now out for Saskatchewan. The Selects, who had 3 goals back in the first period, or rather 2 in the first period and now 3 in the second. Trying to add to their lead right now here. This one thrown back toward the front, and that one right back into Christopher McNabb, coming in of relief of Brady Roberts. So O'Brien gonna line it over his stick for the face-off against Roberts. No points in his last year's tournament, Riley Roberts, through the 4 games he played. So come all the way on back down. So Russell Monk to get the breakout started here for the Selects from their own end. D-to-D pass and over and across. And this one can be lifted on through center with a pass ahead. First minute almost gone by here in the third, and that's going to go back down for an icing. So down to 14:05 left to go here in this third frame. The last goal, though, does belong to Saskatchewan. Came on the power play. So right now the Selects in for the attacking zone face-off. Robert wins it on back, but stepping onto it quickly, though, was Riley for the Selects the other way. And that's going to draw a penalty, though. Now a power play chance again here for the Selects after the tripping call. So Calendar Hamilton going to make his way to the penalty box. And now another power play chance here for Saskatchewan, or rather for the Selects again, to increase their lead and bring it back to 5 goals here. Now lining in for the draw, Philpott. It's got Monk out there right now, and O'Brien, the 3 up front there for the Selects. Flynn playing at the back point, as well as Blake Maloney. 4 forwards in a D here for the Selects. All the way on back down after the clear. 13:30 in period number 3. Skipped along and brushed inside the zone. Herchak with it. He'll just dump this one back down. They're going to glove this one. Play it back on the floor is Daw. Long range chance tipped over the top of the net. Here is Monk with it. Centering pass in front. Surveys the situation right now and looks over the options, and he'll go high with it. O'Brien gets it off the wall now on a pass from Flynn. Flynn looks, fires that one, and it was deflected. Carried back along, though, this time with speed is Connor Bear. Lead the charge the other way, short-handed on the off wing. Plays it across, and that one just might have caught a piece, though, that time of Arnold, as now it's finally driven back out of the zone. Now the Selects looking to reset. Here they come back out. This way through the neutral zone with some speed. This one is played back and over the blue line onside. Flynn will take a look again one more time. Quick pass back door and a good stop that time there by McNabb, sliding across post to post to extend the leg to turn away Ackerman. So they draw one here by the Selects, and it comes back out up here for Park. They'll walk this one back down low off the wall, advancing the puck in for a shot that time from Simons. Goes over the top. The Selects going to work, though. They'll keep it back down low and fighting with control now. Riley will guide it along, and this one taken out here by Saskatchewan with it the other way in transition. Played back here out of the corner, near side, and Simons now around for Power. With a pass off the wall, maybe a 3-on-1 here for the Selects if they can hurry from the out off wing and looking to play that one in front, but instead swept out as far as Park. Able to keep it along now, and he'll get it across for a one-timer on the way. That took a deflection. Park now mans the point, looking to hold it back in. He'll scoot this one downstairs. Knockdown was Ackerman, able to stay with it, but that's going to draw the attention of the official too. And another cross-checking penalty. So 11:09 now left to go, third period. Still a 5-1 lead. Glad you're joining us here. The coverage of the CBHA 2024 National Championships presented by Home Team Live. I'm Joseph Hurtado. Glad you're with us. Here are the Selects right off the wall. The pass back down low and looking to get it to the backhand. That time it's turned away, though, by McNabb. And now the Saskatchewan will leave some of the pressure. One-on-one is Marcus, and his turning shot deflected. Here is Monk. Now this one floated back into the corner. Looking to track the puck right now in Saskatchewan. They'll relieve some of the pressure and knock it all the way on down. Going to go for another stoppage and play. 10.5 remaining. Well, for Saskatchewan, their next game, they'll take on New Tecumseth Extreme at 6:30 tomorrow, and then meanwhile the Selects will be back at it against Team Alberta tomorrow at 10:35 a.m. 2 games tomorrow, as this one scooped out of the zone. Come down to 10 minutes to go here in period number 3. This one kicked all the way back on down, that time by DeWard. So now This time the Selects will look to go back and reorganize things right now from their own end, and they'll bring it along this time and find an open area space to tiptoe the blue line. Instead dropped off for Flynn. He'll fly that one back in and finds the back of the net. What a shot from Jordan Flynn from long range. Finds its way past Christopher McNabb, and now a 6-1 lead here for the Selects. So now here comes Team Saskatchewan with it. 9.5 left to go, period number 3. Loaded back in, twisted towards the front, whacking at it though. That time is Arnold trying to clear it with the paddle. Played behind the net. Manima. Sent around. Losing the stick that time is Roberts. Still able to keep it in. That's going to draw again. The hand from the official to go up, a slashing call. So Riley Robert going to take a seat inside the penalty box. The Lambswood is going to go 2. Down to 9:10 left to go, third period. It's not been quite the evening here for Saskatchewan, starting this tournament out 0-1, and now all of 9:10 left to go from separating them from being 0-2 here in this tournament. They've had some good chances so far here tonight. In this hockey game, just really haven't been able to find anything past Arnold. Meanwhile, the Selects, a team who started very strong here in the first period, picked up 2 quick ones in the opening 15 minutes of hockey. 3 more in the second and 1 here in the third, and right now leading 6-1 in this game. Well in control in the final 9:08 left to go in this third period. Just trying to see this one out and pick up their first win to start the tournament, and couldn't really ask for anything better if you're the Selects right now, starting this tournament out and going out 1-0 before your games tomorrow. Over 26 games played here in day 1 of this tournament. It's a 5-day long tournament. Over 40 teams participating through the 6 divisions. And it's scooped back up along the wall and sent back out up high for Marcus. And he'll slide this one out to his left. On the power play here for the Selects. Trying to get one late here as that one-timer going over the top from Shorney. Picked up and sent out up top. But missing the point man there in Marcus. That'll come all the way on back down. Here stepping his way through, crossing over and right back in that time is Chorney. That's going to draw a penalty. The officials talking things over right now here with 8:30 left to go. So now it looks like we'll be seeing a penalty assessed now to Blake Chorney after maybe running into the goaltender there of Carter Arnold. So this faceoff now will come all the way on down. Setting up an attacking zone faceoff right now here for the selects. 4-on-4, some more room to work with now out there on the floor. Saskatchewan controlling the face-off right now from their own zone and looking to run back up the floor. Approaching the halfway mark of period number 3. Taken back out of the corner. Looking to pick it up is Marcus. Sized up now from the wall, trying to drive towards the front of the net is Bershaw. From the near wall. Staying with control. Marcus rolls up the boards. Dropping it off now, and on the exchange now to the near side. Here on the move now, the pass in front. One more time, Marcus. So does guide this one over and across. Ackerman with it, lost it. And now that's another penalty going to be called here. And that'll be a rough. So here comes Saskatchewan leading the charge the other way. The backhand pass in front, and another penalty going to be called after running into the goaltender. So Carson Adair is going to make his way on over to the penalty box. So coming up on the halfway mark of period number 3. That's going to be the evening, though, for Carter Arnold. He's going out. Riley Fahey's coming in relief of him. Arnold, who has been knocked down a few times, we've seen throughout the course of this game, now electing to step out, and Fahey coming in. So both starting goaltenders for each side in Saskatchewan. Also, they had Brady Robert also pulled, and Christopher McNabb replaced him. But now we're going to see another penalty, a 4-on-3 here on the man advantage. This time Philpott's going to take a step inside the face-off circle. All set up here to the blocker side of McNabb. McNabb, though, coming into this game to start the third period. Last year, though, through Nationals, he went 1-1 in the 2 games he played. Spotting a 4.27 goals against average, and he gave up 9 goals through those 2 games that he played. So far, though, he's only given up 1 here in this third period. So Philpott out there right now, up front, O'Brien to his right, as well as Flynn on the near side. At the back line, it is Ryan Daw. Gagne Unger right down the middle, though, here for Saskatchewan. Connor Baird to his left, and also to the right, though, Jackson Herchak. Well, the officials still trying to organize everything and settle everything up right now here with 7:40 left to go. Now the ball is down and we are back underway. Here is Herchek and he try to win the foot race. Trying to kick it along, though that time there was Philpott. Looking to drive this one back down low. Kept it alive by Flynn, and he'll throw it up top. That way, there for Daw. Now a drive on the way, a long shot that was teed up there by Flynn. And now this one scooped up and sent back down the length of the tile. Down to 7 to go here in this third period. Played up now through the middle. This one given across. And here's a shot that time on the way. It's broken up, and now Flynn rolling up the boards. And now escaping is Marcus. Ahead over the red line. And here he comes racing back in one-on-one. And he's pickpocketed. Now out the other side. Flynn once again. This one thrown all the way back in deep. Philpott, we'll take a look. Trying to see things over here in the final minutes of period number 3. Looking to get back in position here as Marcus. Some changes made right now as Chorney comes back onto the ice. This one sent back ahead, Philpott. And another penalty here, maybe. Laboring right now there on the floor is Philpott, and slow to get back up to his feet. .6:17 left to go. Period number 3. Both teams talking things over right now here at their benches. So 6-1 lead. Going back to how we got here at this point in this hockey game. The Selects, who answered quickly back in the first period, picking up 2 goals in the first, and then they added 3 more in the second and 1 here in this third period. Meanwhile, Saskatchewan, their only goal came back in the second period on a power play goal. That's where we stand right now here in this game. Now this face-off back out of the neutral zone. Akerman losing the face-off, and now it's dropped back along here for Chorney. They'll look this one up the floor. That one's picked off, and now brought back along here by the Selects. Well, 6 to go here in the third period. Chorney backpedaling. He'll dish this one out to his right, and the elevator pass all the way down the length of the floor. Bouncing around, and it makes its way back on to Daw. He'll take a look up, and now passed over and across until that one was disrupted. Knocked all the way on down. Going to be played here this time by Fahey. He'll toss it behind. Park being jammed there by Bursaw. Now the pass across in front. Chorney stopping and starting. He'll go to work down low and try to get a pass in front. He might have caught a piece that time with a pad, and now it's rimmed back around to the off wing, and stepping to it is Simmons, excuse me. Akerman Let that one get on through, comes back on out. Chorney with a bump, and he'll give it to the far side. Tiptoeing the blue line. Chorney calling for it. Not going to get it. The Select's looking to clear right now, and Ackerman with it. Trying to get this one ahead. Chorney watching his man tightly. Escaping, though, is Cumby. And Chorney instead will come back along the other way with under 5 to go here. That one pawed down there, but instead here comes Saskatchewan. Chorney's shot is turned aside. Good save there by Fahey, and that's going to take a deflection. So off the face-off, this long shot from well out turned aside. Smacked around the boards this way by Maloney. Gathered, dumped all the way back in. Stopping up, looking to play it. Sent back off the far side and all the way back on down the length of the ice. Rather floor, I should say, excuse me, and that's going to see to another icing call here. The attacking zone draw picked up here by the Selects, rimmed around the boards. Looking for a lane right now. This one shagged onto the middle, and now out come the Selects. Under 4 to play here in this third frame. Tied up, and now that's going to be another penalty too, and a little extra too, and the helmet came off that time of Blake Maloney. Official put his hand up, and now with 3:42 left. So Jordan Flynn being escorted to the bench our penalty box as he goes off. So now the draw won by Saskatchewan. They'll control top of the point. Bear will get it back. His drive on the way. The rebound came back out, rang off the pipe, and bounced back around and made its way right back on to Arnold to hang on. Rather, Fahey. 3:33 left to go, third period. The deficit is 5 right now. A 6-1 lead here for the home team, and the Selects looking to walk out of here and starting this tournament out on the right foot. Looking to go 1-0 as this one sent out to the far side corner. Saskatchewan back on it. Witherspoon with it. He'll rim this one around near side on the power play. Saskatchewan has 1 goal tonight here on the man advantage. That tough angle try, and that one goes over the top of the net. So now here comes Saskatchewan. This one played across. Final 3 to go here in this period. This one thrown on towards the front, deflected back on over to the near side. Forney now, the backdoor feed across, and that one sent home on a beautiful feed and a great setup, and Hamilton makes no mistake and puts Saskatchewan's second goal on the board. But how about the pass across there from Blake Jordan to set it all up? And bring the Selects lead back down to 4 here with 2:47 left to go. So this one picked up and scooped back in. 2:43 left to go here in the period. Moved along to the near side. Able to toe the line that time there was Lambswood, but offsides is the call. So now here comes Saskatchewan the other way. Skoronski with it. They'll look to force that one in front. Trying to pick it up though is Jansen. Leans into his man. Boogden. Sized up and lost it. Gonna play this one back in behind the net. Throwing Flynn. And covered there that time by McNabb. Still a 6-2 lead here for the Selects. Saskatchewan, who found the last 2 goals, or rather I should say, found the last goal here of this game. They scored one in the second and one here in the third late, 2 power play goals. And that's going to go all the way back down again for another icing here. .153 left to go. Both these two teams will be back at it tomorrow, continuing this tournament of Day 2. You can catch those games right here on Home Team Live. The coverage of the CBHA 2024 National Championships. There's been 26 total games played today here in Day 1 of this tournament. They'll run all the way in through until Saturday. Losing control that time, though, right there. The handle was Pate. Now, no helmet out there, though, for Ackerman. He lost it. Now it's going to be another penalty. So in the final 90 seconds left to go here, the Selects on another power play. Looking to see this one on out. Top of the zone, handed off left side. There's a shot that time and turned away. Rolling up the boards with control now, coming down to the final minutes. So resuming play here in the final 65 seconds left to go in this game. On the steal, here comes Saskatchewan the other way. Brought along, pulling up, played across. Jumping after it, Skoronski. Whacking at it, and driven across. This one's sent back ahead now, and it's turned out loose to the outside. Saskatchewan 40 seconds from falling to 0-2 here in the tournament. Meanwhile, the Select's going to jump out to 1-0 to start the tournament. Trying to see things out in the final 25 ticks left to go here on the clock. Here in a 6-2 game, the Selects, who scored 2 goals in the first period, 3 in the second, 1 here in the third. The final 10 seconds left to go. On the final seconds here in this one last try, maybe. Rolled up the boards, 2 seconds and 1, and that is going to do it here in this one. The Selects walking away winners here over Team Saskatchewan. Final count 6-2. Their first win to open the 2024 National Championships here in Saskatoon, and what a way to start it with a 6-2 win. Meanwhile, Saskatchewan falls now to 0-2. Gonna have to find a way to dig deep and find some wins, though, here in the final remaining games they have in this one. But that's gonna do it here for us and in this one. You've been watching a Home Team Live presentation of the CBHA National Championships Tournament. Stay tuned, though. Hockey coming up tomorrow. Continuing right here on Home Team Live. I'm Joseph Hurtado saying so long and thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.